It is a pleasure to welcome to Harrisburg, where the local time is 11:16 a.m.
So we made it to the airport to get the rental car. We had reserved a 4Runner, and we thought we would have it all squared away, but what we need is a car, obviously, with some kind of a hitch. And all the cars they have don't have hitches, and the three that they do have that have the hitch adapter on it are not rentable. So we asked Budget, asked Hertz, asked Alamo, asked everybody, and it's all a big no-go. We're gonna call Audible and think about it some more and figure out how to get this trailer hooked up to a truck.
A few moments later.
Here at the U-Haul place, the problem is that the only trucks they have available are these moving trucks, which 10 foot is the smallest one they can do. So it's one of these little guys. So they were gonna give us this rental car with the tower on the back, which would have been great. But when they go to ring it up, it's like $1,800. So that, with the price of the $400 rental trailer, I don't know. Now you're at $2,000 to tow your bug. That's just stupid. So we're gonna cancel the reservation. I don't know how we're gonna get the bug back to Atlanta. I'm not really sure. I thought that this would be a lot easier. We just, get a truck. I mean, every single car here has a hitch, right? All these guys, but they're not for sale. They're not for rent, rather. And the rental companies, Enterprise, Avis, Hertz, you name it, they're like, nope, we don't do that. We don't give you a truck that you can tow, because if we do, there could be a problem and liable and whatever. So that's kind of screwed. So we're gonna cancel everything, and maybe we'll talk to Sean, who's gonna sell us the car. Maybe he has an answer. Back to the drawing board.
The party you are trying to reach is not available to take your call. Leave a message after the tone.
We have a Volkswagen Bug that we wanted to get a quote on to see what it would cost to transfer it from Pennsylvania to Alabama.
We stopped doing cars. We're only doing boats and yachts and big ticket items right now.
Oh, wow. I had no idea. Not a problem. Do you happen to know anyone who is still transporting?
Try a company to call is Horizon Transport, just like it sounds.
Horizon Transport. Okay.
Great day at Horizon. It's Joe. Can help you?
Hi, Joe. Yes, my name is Wynn, and I got your name and number from Chris at Coast to Coast Transport. We called him to talk about transporting a 1956 Volkswagen Beetle.
Well, unfortunately, that's not a route we run out of Pennsylvania.
Oh, you don't? Right.
We make deliveries out there, but our guys are coming back here to Indiana.
Okay, so no Pennsylvania pickups.
No, ma'am.
That's a second place, and I'm going to call it third place. It's the rabbit hole.
It is. We're deep now. We're going deep.
For choice, this is Abby. How can I direct your call?
Hi, Abby. I'm looking to get a quote to transport a car.
Alrighty, and what's the year, make, and model of the vehicle?
It's a 1956 Volkswagen Beetle, but it is not currently running.
Okay. And then would this be something that you would want in an enclosed trailer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, alright.
Sure, just so you know, though, you're the third place I called. The first place was Coast to Coast Transport, and they sent me to Joe at Horizon Transport, and he spoke very highly of y'all, so I just wanted you to know that.
That's wonderful. Alright, and we don't have any drivers that would have an enclosed trailer?
After this, I have to work on getting us home.
2,000 years later.
We did finally get to the place where the bug is. Don Barrett, nice to meet you, man. Thanks for taking the time. Amazing. Apparently you have more than one bug. It seems to be a thing that you do.
Yep, been doing it for a while.
How old were you when you bought your first Beetle?
Probably 20.
20.
Yep.
Was it an older one like this, or was it something that was?
It was a 65.
And then you're hooked, right? After that, you can't.
Always been involved in Volkswagens.
What can you tell me about this car? You're not the first owner, obviously. You weren't around in 1950.
I bought it the way it is. Somebody started a restoration on it, and I think they gave up.
Sure.
And sat for a little while.
How long have you had it for?
About 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And you're gonna let me take it?
Yep, it's all yours.
Sean, killing me here. So these cars are like the thing now, right? Everybody wants to get an older, 60, 50, right? Older the better, it seems like.
Yep.
Kind of the way it's going.
Yeah.
And they do everything to it. Like it seems like back in the 70s, they were chopping these things up and making Bajas out of them, right?
Now they want to preserve them.
And now they want to go backwards. I mean, this is a special edition with no engine, so that's the thing. No, Sean has an engine for me. You want to see the engine real quick? This is great. So Sean's like, I have an engine for you. And I guess when you had it before, put some stuff here, it did run at one point, right?
Right.
But it looks like something that James Cameron pulled out of the Titanic, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I don't know where I'm gonna start. Obviously I have to get it home somehow, and that's kind of a thing. I think that it's kind of amazing how people are putting all this time and effort into bringing the history to the present, right? I mean, you seem to be a little bit of a historian yourself. You've got bugs from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah.
So I put some bumpers on, paint job, maybe a roof rack, and I can go to the beach.
There you go.
Any advice for someone who's going to buy a car like this? When you look at cars, because I'm learning on the internet, I'm seeing stuff. What should somebody look at a car like this and say, hey, make sure it has this, that?
I'd say just take your time, find the right parts, try to find as many original parts as possible for fitment.
We are driving back to Atlanta. As you can see out the back, there's no Volkswagen back there. We did not, we're not leaving with the bug, but we did get the bug. So here's how it worked out. We looked around the car, everything seemed to be in order for the most part. In the end, we're not making a 55, 56 bug, we're making a Hebmüller, right? And if that's the case, all those body parts that look a little bit damaged, like the hood, there was a little bit of rust, and there was a little bit of damage under the door that needs to be fixed, some stuff in the trunk, so it already had some work done to it, and I'm sure that what I saw looks in great condition for them to make a Hebmüller. We did go to the notary and have the current title notarized, so that's done. And then of course, getting the car to Alabama, how are we gonna do that? We tried, called everywhere. People were just doing boats and trailers. They weren't willing to transfer the car. So it went from Florida to Michigan to Indiana. And then in the end of it, we were like, oh, Sean's stepfather was willing to drive it. Are you excited?
So excited.
Yeah, she's let's see what happens.
All right, VW, she's off to you. Take care of her. All loaded up for a safe trip. Bye, Beetle.
One eternity later.
Success, guys.
Mark, I saw you smiling the whole time. You looked great.
I can't help it.
Any problems at all, or
No, none at all.
how?
I checked every time for somewhere.
Mark did it.
Somewhere in Virginia.
Yeah. Terrific.
So, but yeah, everything went good.
Fantastic.
Straps held nice and tight the whole way.
Yeah. It's a bug. It's a shell. It's easy.
Yeah.
So fun. So have you done this before?
Yeah.
You seem to have me old hat at it.
I have
But should I loosen this strap over here?
Yeah, well, please do. Help yourself. Sean put these on. Doubly sure. Good. Back in over toward him? Yeah. Okay, so once we get going, then we'll hold back on it.
Yeah, okay, it's good.
When he shows up and the bug is on the trailer, it doesn't fall off the trailer, because he's like, you know, correcting the wheel, and you're watching the tracks, and it's getting closer and closer to the edge of the ramp, right?
Yeah, there was a moment it could have fallen off.
Watching the front wheel, you watch the back.
That's fine.
Okay, the back's fine. Forward view. Yeah, like that, okay?
All fine.
Okay, beautiful. Good?
Yep, good.
All right, here we go.
Bingo.
That's how you do it.
Look, Mark, I'm moving by myself. I didn't even need anybody. Look at that. Okay, so we got all of it together, put it in, and there she is. And good night until July. And yeah, this is gonna be one of those things where we're gonna make it Hebmüller. So it's so great. I don't know. I'm pretty excited. It's gonna be awesome.
Completely.
And I was like, oh my god, please don't fall off the trailer after all this. So that didn't happen, so that was good. I don't know, I'm happy with it overall. Like, we're able to cut a bunch of pieces out and sell them and whatever. Do you have a moment of like, it was done, it was good?
Once we left her in there and locked her up, I just felt better. You know? Overall, for what you're gonna do, it's not a bad car. The moment when everything is safely tucked away, at least for the next few months.
Yeah, so
It's a good feeling.
the next big part is getting everything from Europe shipped here.
Right.
That's stage 2. All right, so I'll get on the computer, get cracking.
All right.
So I'm at the DMV here in DeKalb County, trying to get my title done. Not sure where to go. Hopefully this is the right door. We'll find out.
2,000 years later.
I got out of the DMV. The guy was really nice. I showed him the title and he goes, "Whoa, this is DeKalb County. So in DeKalb County, you don't need to have a title for anything older than 1986.
So
I was like,
our researcher was right.
and I was like, Wynn said that, but I did anyway. And then he's like, "Oh, actually, do you have insurance?" And I was like, "No, I don't have insurance. I'm not going to drive it for another 3 years, maybe. Who knows how long it takes to build it." And he's like, "Oh, well, in that case, you do need a title then. That's great." So he went back, talked to the lady, came back, and he's like, "Yeah, because you have a current title, we can now put the process through the title in your name as 56, and you just pay a little fee." Yeah, I did it. And and so that's really good. And so I said, "What about do all these things to it? It's not going to be a Volkswagen Beetle anymore. It's going to be a different model. It's going to be a Hebmüller. How do I do that?" He goes, "Oh, well, you want to talk to the salvage and rebuild title information." So he gave me a number for the state of Georgia, that whole process, whole packet. And then the fee came to change the title. Was it $2,000?
$50.
Was it $1,000? Was it $100? What did you say?
$50.
Oh, you would have overpaid. I paid $19 for my title to be changed from Pennsylvania to my name with this body number vehicle. It didn't matter. Like some people say, "Oh, bill of sale, make sure you like lie on the bill of sale and put a different number what it sold for." He did note how much it sold for, how much we purchased the body for, but it doesn't change the price of the
title transfer. It'll make a difference when it comes time to pay the ad valorem tax.
Ad valorem, yeah. Well,
property tax on it.
I'm ad valorem to that. So yeah, so he's like, "No," he goes, "It's so old, man. It's like a pity tax. We're just giving $20. Get out of here." So I said, "Okay, I'll see you in 26 to 46 months." He said, "Okay, bye." That was it. So 7 to 10 business days. Should get a title in the mail.
And then you feel better.
Success.
Success.